subtitled by the. Let's behave ourselves.
Hey, 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 hey! Let's behave!
What's going on? Hey?
Good morning. As you can tell, our morning is starting. It's been raining for days and everyone is talking about it. My hair, I straighten it. Many people have asked how I take care of it. I just straighten it because it's really curly. I haven't had a keratin treatment in a really long time, and now my hair is sticking up like this because it's humid outside. Lenochka is looking at me. We haven't gone anywhere together in a long time. Today is Monday. That means the village is quiet, the summer residents and children have left, and I can go for a walk with such a dog, of course, not around the village. And we're going to the forest, Lana? You're going to walk in the forest? Let's go! Let's take a bag with us. Maybe there will be some mushrooms to pick. Lenochka, are you coming?
No!
Without something that doesn't teach anything. She's already bitten him 100 times. No, he keeps going there and checking all her hiding spots again. Lana just looks at him like that. But don't hurt him. He's a fool, Lana. Nothing ever fixes him at all. He's a fool. Don't touch him. Look at what he's doing. Look. He grabbed her stash and right in front of her so brazenly. Lana just has to put up with it and walk away. And she just looks like that, while he shamelessly does all this right in front of her. Look, she's left without her treats. And then don't ask why Shmooky has some holes again, because he keeps bothering her, and she ends up nipping at him.
All right, friends, I'm still working on the floor. 2 slabs there, some pieces. In general, I've already laid it here. I threw some things here so we wouldn't fall through, because I've already laid the boards too. Here are 2 more boards. 1, and that's it. Just a little bit. This piece here, well, roughly speaking, just need to lay 1 more slab here and cut off another piece. I secured it really well, neatly. Nothing will come loose. It even feels like the floor got sturdier. Well, of course, because the number of boards has now doubled. Let's continue. Now we'll have to saw in the kitchen, cut everything up, and do something there, because that's our bedroom.
So now there's this kind of hole here. Well, I put some kind of board here so everything holds together. There. go for walks with Lenochka in places like this, so, God forbid we don't run into anyone. It looks like no one has walked here for a long time. The grass is so tall. I brought a bag with me, thinking maybe I'll find some mushrooms along the way. No one has walked here in a long time.
Yes. Ooh. Oops, and Mashlonok.
Saffron milkcaps will likely grow here.
A wild boar dug it up here.
Look, last year there wasn't any.
Our wild boars didn't dig up the subtitles here.
Lenochka will have enough of this walk for a week. She came up with it herself. She's walking around sniffing. Look, someone is eating. This is a tree, and now the ants have settled here. They've settled. They've apparently built some kind of big house here. All right, come here, yes. Geez, come here. I've been calling you and calling you. You ran off after the boars. What's wrong with you? Are you crazy or what? Oh my God, come here, I said. Sit, sit, I said. Uh-huh. You don't even have the strength to walk anymore. Jeez. Well, that was a walk, all right. We were supposed to be on the leash. I'm telling you, there were fresh wild boar tracks here. And a few little boars, they ran off right here, crossed the road, ran over there, and Lana ran after them. Of course, this has happened before. She chased after hares, basically. She's only interested in wild animals. Here in the forest, she can barely walk, of course. She can't catch anyone. The main thing is to stay put during this period. So I walk along the road where she ran away from, and I just whistle and call her by name, saying, come here, and she comes running back here. That's all. I walked and walked. Well, she probably lasted about 5 minutes, just 5 minutes, but she must have run really far. She's barely walking now, even limping.
Oh my gosh.
Mosquitoes are all over my face. That's it. We have to walk. We still have a long, long way to go. Oh my gosh. With the arrival of the baby, of course, life has changed. We have to do laundry 2 or even 3 times more often. And life in the village is like that. Just a couple of hours outside, really. And the clothes are already dirty. You have to change them all day long. The pediatrician immediately told us to use gel instead of powder, so the baby wouldn't have any allergies or skin irritation. And really, gel works. It works much more gently for such sensitive baby skin.
That's why we only use gel.
We've already outgrown completely baby products, but the gel's ingredients still have to be safe. That's why I chose this concentrated gel for your laundry. I picked it on wild berries because of the good reviews.
For the scent, I chose Alpine Freshness.
It smells subtle and very pleasant. It's economical to use, which is important for us because we do laundry almost every day. Another advantage is that your gel is suitable and safe for septic systems and private homes. Look, everything came out clean. The fabric is soft. It smells great. To be continued. The most important thing is that the scent is subtle. To be continued.
That's all.
Все остальное The laundry is also soft and smells nice. I ordered the gel for 550 rubles, and that's enough for about 200 washes, which means it's less than 3 rubles per wash. It's more cost-effective than capsules or regular gels, and it's safer for the whole family. I'll leave the link below the video. If you're looking for something high quality and affordable, I really recommend everything.
Dear friends, the flooring is ready. Of course, it took some effort for me. It takes a lot of time here to pry these boards off, then I had to straighten them out before putting them back. So I pried off these 5 boards that were here, and now they take up just a little bit of space. So basically, why am I doing all this? I mentioned it in the last video, maybe you'll ask again in this one. There were no ventilation gaps, no proper clearance under the floor for good airflow, the boards were lying directly on the film. I thought that the gaps between the boards, those air spaces with a spacing of 150 meters between the boards, would be enough. I thought that this air space would be enough for proper floor ventilation, but it turned out it wasn't enough. And in this room where I am now, everything is still pretty normal, tolerable, but in the other rooms, problems have already started. So that airspace wasn't enough, and now, as you saw, I had to add these slats, and now there's plenty of room for the air to circulate. So it goes through here, and also between the boards, basically everywhere. Every single board is now properly ventilated and so on. If any moisture, God forbid, gets in there, it won't come into contact with the board. It'll just sit there somewhere and then dry out. It won't get absorbed into the board, at least not as much, so the board won't be sitting in water like it did with us. That's what happened in the kitchen. The pipe, the hose from the faucet, was leaking a little for a long time until our laminate started to squish, and that's what happened. All the boards ended up just sitting in water, and there was no ventilation at all. In just a couple of months, the boards completely rotted, so I had to replace some of them. Now I'm on the first floor, completely replacing the entire floor. This is so there won't be any problems in the future. And also so that I can finally install a proper staircase to the second floor in this room. That's it.
And here, what's this? What is this? What?
Let's go mushroom picking. Farther, farther, I'm not going anywhere anymore, that's it, because the doctor got me in the back leg. Okay, at least it didn't hit my knee. Horseflies are flying around, but that's no excuse. Dikovinka and the others are real horses and careful, but he, you know, he's wanted to do something to me for a while. I'm not leaving, that's final. Of course, I hit him afterwards, but I don't know if he even understands or not. Doctor, this is the kind of horse he is by birth. He kicks. And he kicks, and he threatens. For some reason, many people don't believe me. You really need to be very, very strict with this horse. Well, it hurts. It really hurts, guys, but at least he didn't hit my knee. Now you're going to get it from me, Doctor, whether you like it or not. That's it. Childhood is over. Basically, he swatted it away. Most likely a horsefly, but really hard. And then... And also from the rat, and from me, he added. That's because I was holding him on the lead rope and didn't let him run behind as a curiosity. He could have hit harder, but that's no excuse. It's forbidden to do that. I hit him right away, but damn, it really ruined my mood. Here's the reality about horses for you. They're not toys, they're not fairy tale creatures, they're big animals, and not all of them are kind. Like there was some crazy woman in the village or something, I don't know what they're called there. There are all kinds of kind mares, we have kind mares too, but before that there was a very mean one, she would also kick and bite. In general, animals are big and dangerous, so think about it. I've been kicked and broken many times. It's just, of course, unpleasant, especially when you've raised a horse since childhood. Damn it, well, it just means I need to be even tougher. Well, you know, when a horse crosses the line, you just can't watch it happen and do nothing, unfortunately. A horse is like that, like him. It's always testing the hierarchy. So he tested the situation. Well, he's going to get it, and it's going to be really hard. And the bastard, damn.
Dimatorzok subtitles made by Dimatorzok.
Subtitles Dimatorzok. Subtitles Dimatorzok.
1400.
Subtitles made by Dimatorzok. Subtitles Dimatorzok. Subtitles made by Dimatorzok. Subtitles Dimatorzok.
1420.
I see, good job. Subtitles. I need to shower in 30 minutes because they give me injections on my back. And eat because I have a long way to go. I ran into wild boars, I lost my dog, then I found her, I got kicked by a horse, everything.
Now it's perfectly even. I went over all the boards with the planer, so the floor turned out really even. I did it on purpose. because I'm afraid that later the oriented strand board will take on the shape of the boards a bit, and then the linoleum will take on the shape of the oriented strand board, and you'll get these kinds of waves from the boards. Maybe you can see it. That's why I made the boards as even as possible, but still, because of increased humidity in the house, the boards might start to move a little. That's the downside of oriented strand board, it bends easily and so on, so in this case, linoleum is the best option. At first, I thought about laying plywood, of course, but you need to use plywood that's at least 2 centimeters thick, even more. Some people use 3 centimeters, but our ceilings were already getting lower. Now the ceiling is 2.40 meters. Stał. If you add another 3 centimeters on top, it becomes 2.37 meters. So, in general, I don't want the ceilings to be too low. That's why I did it this way. So, I've already raised it, I raised it by 1 centimeter and 2 millimeters made the slats, so it's higher now. Plus oriented strand board. So, the floor would have been raised by 4 centimeters in total if I had used plywood, meaning the slats plus the batten plus the plywood. That's how it is.
Let's try.
There will be one from this side.
Didn't you stretch it?
But for now, why just check it?
Well, don't close it. Oh, here. Sasha and I can't do anything because it's raining.
There's really nothing.
It's good that I got chickens. I didn't let them out for a walk, and the horses don't care at all. I've watched it so many times already. Well, really, coffee. Oh, it's raining really hard.
Subtitles provided by Igor Badweather.
So you can go for a walk outside?
Are you kidding?
It's morning here, it's 7:30, maybe it's already 8. Today they brought hay. I hope you can hear me well. I'm speaking louder just in case. They brought hay for a sample, because this year they still can't fully harvest hay. They promised a hot summer, but we have rain that just doesn't stop, so proper. A farmer won't be mowing at this time. Especially large areas are usually considered large for horses, for cows, but the hay is good. We discussed with the supplier how we could make a purchase. We have 2 suppliers we can buy from both, and one supplier can also deliver to the salon. That's a big advantage. The entire trunk is packed. These are the screwdrivers. They're a bit dusty, of course, but the most important thing is this kind of shavings.
Here, look, I'm taking this for the chickens. Here.
They make furniture there. It's oaken. Something else. It's not pine. Can you imagine? I'm getting it just for the bird. I'll see how it gets used to it. Because they really do make a little dust, but they're chemical free, so...
The subtitles, I took them.
Well, most of these should be blue eggs. Here, I hope I wasn't tricked because I was going to take 5 of these, just 5 like this, but they asked me to take a lot more. Because there aren't any extra blenders there, they're really cheap. Well, it's probably just pointless. It's not furniture, but these ones here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, so that the blue egg doesn't cost anything. Here, most likely these aren't dryers. 1, 2, not a dryer, 3. Yep. 3, 4, 5, here they are. Not dryers, they're a bit different in age, and the rest are unclear. The other 5 are different. They could even be roosters here. Come on, I brought you home, my sweethearts, my little ones. I'll take care of everything for you now. I'll do everything for you now. So they can recover a little from their stress because they're stressed. We traveled for a long time. Be careful, Sasha made this thing for the food so we could pour water in right here. Like this, you can attach a hose or you don't have to.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's turn it on quieter, like this.
I'll pour it now, then you can drink, okay? They really enjoy eating hay no matter how much grass you give them. Yes, hay is still their favorite. It's a valuable feed product, you could say, but by the way, this hay isn't very good. This is dried, yes, but he told us, because he dried it just now. But we'll eat it quickly, because we really asked, like, there's nothing here. Yeah, go from that side, go.
Have something to eat. Like this.
Are you drinking some water? If the chick doesn't drink water, you need to dip it. For those who don't know, you just take it like this and dip it if they don't drink. You need to watch all the animals, not just the fancy big breeds, even the chicks. But they also cost money. No one gave them to me for free. They also cost money, and not 500 rubles and not 1,000 either. But my Telegram subscribers have already told me that I was still deceived. These aren't pure liquor breeds. They're some kind of mixes. But honestly, I sort of expected to be deceived.
I'm not familiar with this breed, so how am I supposed to know?
Well, if it's true or not. Alright, even such a small life still has value, so always go and check on the animals that you buy. We set up the pool, but it's so chilly here that I'm wearing a sweater, and they still haven't managed to cut the hay. Avgustusha, come on, run back now, go forward, come on, forward, say it, Avgustusha. Forward, look ahead, that's it. Why is it wet over there?
Probably. My left one?